Hey everyone, Deb here from Deb's Greenhouse, and we are featuring our balcony series planters. Now, for this we're using a window box. You could use any rectangular container. This measures about 22 inches by about 8 or 9 inches this way. You could recreate these mixes in anywhere from a 20-inch to a 30-inch rectangular container. Could be a window box or a deck box or one of those over the railing planters. In our balcony series, this is number 6. It does have a name because we have kind of deconstructed and recreated a recipe from one of our hanging baskets. So this is a recreation of our fancy fuchsia basket, which is very popular, and a lot of them have been going home even though we've only been open a couple of days this season. We always start by adding in slow release fertilizer and giving this a good watering in. So when we take one of our hanging basket mixes and we're putting it into a rectangular container, we're looking at what is a filler and what is a spiller, and do we have something tall? So we've taken all the elements out of our fancy fuchsia basket. We're going to plant it here. We're going to do a W pattern, starting off with this beautiful Ipomoea. Now this is Ipomoea marguerite, and it is going to spill beautifully over the edge of this container, kind of pointing it a bit outwards. For this mix, you're going to put it on the north side or the east side for best results. It does need shade. Next, we're adding Tradescantia zebrina. Now, this is a very common houseplant, but it does beautifully in our shade containers. Gets very full and very long. It has been pinched a few times, so I don't feel the need to pinch it again right now. Now, some of the main features in the fancy fuchsia basket are fuchsias. So this is bicentennial. This is a giant fuchsia. We use giant fuchsias in this fancy fuchsia mix. Next item is this beautiful lobelia. It is called Glow Electric Blue. Now these newer lobelias that you would buy in a single container, they're not the seeded type. They can grow in shade all the way to full hot sun. Although this is a shade container, it's still going to do beautifully. Next, for the back row, we're adding a Dracaena spike. That one was freshly transplanted, so it came out super easy. Now, when I plant Dracaena, it is one of the only items that we push down and keep it really straight. I find that if you don't make sure it's straight and if it's leaning, it'll just stay leaning. Give that a really nice compact. Just make sure it's in there nice and sturdy. We're adding in another giant fuchsia. This is Bella Rosella, I think it's called. Yeah, Bella Rosella. We're adding another fuchsia to the back. This is another bicentennial. So we've got the same pattern mirrored in the back row. And they are going to cascade and have gigantic blooms. Now the last item in the front is another one of these Tradescantia zebrinas. Again, this is a shade-loving mix. And they're going to get very full. And we round this up with another beautiful Ipomoea marguerite in the other corner, giving us a total of 9 plants. Although the hanging basket has more, we're spreading them out a little bit here. Now I planted these from a bedding plant size. They're easy to put in here. We've got 2.5 inch, 3.5 inch, and our tall 4.33 black pots. Again, easy to get 9 plants in there. It is easier to plant if you pre-water all of your plants. They come out of the pot much nicer. So thanks for watching. That is number 6 in our balcony series. And again, this is for the north or the east side because it is fuchsias, which love shade, and other shade plants. Bye for now, guys. Does anyone...
Power on. 8.
Hey everyone, Deb here from Deb's Greenhouse. Today's video, we have an update for you. So part of our balcony series, that's our window box planter series, was taking one of our hanging baskets and putting those same components into a window box. So this balcony planter here is our fancy fuchsia mix that we traditionally use in our hanging baskets. So we've got potato vines, we have the giant fuchsias, we have some blue lobelia, a grass spike, and then there's more potato vine on this side, as well as the Tradescantia vine. It's hanging here on both sides. So if you had a window box spot, whether it's a deck box or a window box or over the railing planter, this combo would do great in the shade. So if you've got a north facing balcony or deck or an east facing, this would do really, really well. Now, the fuchsias will not do good in hot afternoon sun. They would get a sunburn in that situation. So definitely grow these in the shade. These have been grown in hot sun in the greenhouse. It's kind of unavoidable this time of year. We don't have a real shady area unless I actually grew it against this wall. We wanted to give you an update. This window box is just looking so beautiful, and I can't wait to watch it fill out through the summer. Thanks, guys.